Good morning, distinguished leaders, royal fathers, esteemed captains of industry, respected academics, and sustainability stakeholders, partners, and the organizers of the annual Circularity Africa Conference. All protocols duly observed, please. It is a pleasure for me to bring you Goodwill from Nestlé Nigeria as you convene the 7th edition of the Circularity Africa Conference, an important gathering of minds and makers shaping the Africa that we want. It would have been my utmost pleasure to be with you physically, but due to other commitments that I couldn't move, I am sending this virtually to you. So please accept our warmest congratulations to the Africa Circular Economy Research and Policy Network and the Global Affairs and Sustainable Development Institute of Osun State University for convening this milestone conference. 7 years is not merely a number, it is proof of consistency, of community, and of conviction. You have created a very credible platform where academia meets industry and community, where evidence informs policy and ideas move closer to implementation. Because circularity, indeed, is not a slogan, it is a development strategy. So this year's theme, Harnessing African Food Culture for a Sustainable Circular Economy, is both timely and very deeply relevant. In a region where over 60% of people depend on agriculture for their livelihoods, our food culture is more than a tradition. It is an engine for sustainable consumption, production, and economic growth. You see, at the heart of Africa's rich diversity of people, of cultures, of geographies, food is our common language. Food unites us around the celebration of key life moments from birth to transition. We gather around food to celebrate. We gather around food to comfort each other in grief. And what is a wedding, or a graduation, or a birthday, or a naming ceremony without food? You see, from cultivation to the preparation and serving of food, our cultural heritage is expressed and honored. And this is why food culture can be our strong lever for unity and circularity. We can advance inclusive, resilient, and uniquely African circular systems by honoring culture and integrating innovation. The questions before us today are clear and urgent. How do we design out waste and design in value in our agricultural value chain? Who must act? Is it government? Is it business? Is it academia, communities, or all of us? And I dare say we know that answer already. Now, the other question is, and by when do we have to move from policy to systems at scale? When do we move from policy to plates? The future will not wait for perfect plans. It will only reward deliberate action. So at Nestlé Nigeria, we recognize that a truly circular economy is built not by one organization or by one group, but by an aligned ecosystem. It requires strong partnerships, enabling policies, reliable infrastructure, and informed citizens. This is why we value platforms like this conference, because they bring the right people to the same table to share knowledge, to strengthen evidence, and to catalyze practical solutions that can be scaled across geographies and industries. In this work, collaboration is indeed a competitive advantage. So Nestlé Nigeria remains committed to collaborating with like-minded partners to accelerate circular solutions across packaging, responsible sourcing, and food systems resilience, so that African food systems can continue to contribute meaningfully to inclusive growth and the sustainable development goals at scale. Our shared ambition is very simple. We need to turn today's commitments into tomorrow's measurable outcomes. And so once again, we commend the organizers for their leadership and foresight. And I wish us very rich conversations, bold commitments, and practical pathways to implementation. May we live here not only inspired, but truly aligned and ready to make circularity visible in our policies, our investments, and our everyday choices. Let this conference be remembered not just for what was said, but what was aligned and what the next steps are. Thank you very much for your attention, and let's continue to enjoy a very fruitful conference 2026. Thank you.